which is really interesting because it's the way people perceive you to be, and then the way that you really are.
I know.
And how those two things can be completely opposite from what's actually out there in the public and what's going on in your private life.
Amen to that. I know. I always got
perception is a weird thing, guys.
Well, and I think the three of us too, we always get like this, oh, you guys have had everything so great, you're so happy, or you can do all this like family friendly stuff, you know. Okay, well, the family entertainment is just, which I consider entertainment for everyone or for a lot of people, not for little kids, but for a lot of people. That's the goal. You want a lot of people to see your stuff. Otherwise, not a lot of people are seeing it. But I think that we've been through our shit. I mean, it's just that we're reserved and we were taught, which I respect, you know, from our grandparents on down, like, you don't air your laundry in the street if you don't have to. You don't do it. And it's hard in the business we're in, but you just don't do it.
I remember leaving clubs and we would go like out of our way to avoid cameras.
Being seen. I know.
Like, going in and out of places.
Now people call the paparazzi on themselves.
Like you didn't want
they place all these stories to keep themselves relevant. It's completely a manipulation of the truth.
Yeah.
Of course it is.
None of it is real.
Of course it is.
And it's just like,
well, social media is the best part about that. Everyone lives in the Wizard of Oz, according to this thing. I mean, you know, it's like, oh my God, look at these trips. Well, who is it? But they're miserable.
I think that's a good point, is that we've been through collectively and individually as a unit, like on our own, as much as any other person out there. It's just that, yes, we knew and we live our lives by, you take your wins and your losses in private.
That's it.
Always.
Yeah. No, it's true. You do.
Now, for today's podcast, we're going to be airing everything.
Look at this fun fact. Yeah. No, but I feel like, but Andy had a little bit different because Andy...
Until you come to these discussions, and then you can actually talk about stuff.
Well, it's cool to look back on it and you know, and be at this kind of midway point for you and I.
Yeah.
He's got, you know, a decade below us. But, you know, it's I think Andy was a little different. You know, you broke in earlier than I did the whole scene and going out with friends. And
a little bit earlier.
Andy was even
19,
younger.
20,
Andy was even younger.
Like,
Andy was much younger.
A kid.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
So,
actually.
yeah. But he turned out all right somehow.
There was one time. There was this one group he was rolling with.
Oh, gosh. Yeah.
The Rough Riders.
Oh, gosh. Honestly, no.
Dude, half-ass motorcycle group.
Dude, we both went.
I think
we
they're
both
cool.
went. All motorcycle groups are cool.
This one's not.
Shut up, dude. We're on a podcast.
Cruise around
We're not home.
Sherman Oaks.
Yeah, they go right by our house.
You idiot. Why you just mentioned where you live?
They spend a lot of time at the Coffee Bean that's not there anymore.
Oh, yeah, at the intersection of whatever? Yeah. No, listen. It was, what was I just saying? You started revealing personal information, your social security numbers and everything. This is not what the format's for. When I changed my passcode to blah, 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 why would you say that?
There's this thing called KYN or KYC or something.
Yeah, we've heard of KY.
No. It's this thing you have to do.
Wow, newsflash, KY. Oh, whoa, what's that?
Thing you have to do to
real personal.
Register your crypto account, where you have to take a picture of yourself, you have to write your social security, your full name, and your bank account.
Oh, cool.
And that's what I'm showing to the audience.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah. No. Look, dude, I would never do any of that. I just trust all mine to this great site, FTX. Have you heard of it? That guy.
You didn't get your money off of FTX?
What? That kid's a genius.
He's coming back.
He's a wizard.
He is coming back.
I know. Did you see what he said the other day? I got less than $100,000 left, and he's coming back here to do something. He can't.
What has been going on? Okay, talk about perception.
Oh, can we talk about that? That's a whole nother podcast.
Let's not talk about
Let's
that.
not. Talk about you first, because if Matt gets into crypto, we're going to be here for a week. All right?
It's true. We've got a lot to discuss, people. Lots to discuss.
Lots of fungible tokens.
Okay.
Can they come up with better words like money?
Hold on.
Listen to me. Money. Cash. That sounds good, right? Loot. I love it. Where's the loot? Okay. But then you say fungible tokens. What a stupid word. Fungible.
It's true.
Non-fungible.
Non-fungible.
I think it's fungible, but I'm not 100% sure on that.
Yeah.
No, and it's funny. And I mean, I think up until the last like 6 or 7 months or so, I've been pretty lucky, I guess, to say now, with having, not to keep my personal life in private and to not really have that many discussions going on about me out there until the last 6 or 7 months. And then that changed. And it's funny to see, it taught me a few things. I'll just say it taught me a few things.
One, you got married.
Until I got married. Yeah, ruined everything. No, marriage is wonderful.
Andy's seeing a pattern here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you ask me why I'm not married and have no kids.
Marriage is a great institution.
It is.
It's lovely,
No, it is.
and it's
it
wonderful.
Is. When it works,
done
it's great.
Right. Yeah, it's wonderful. If you
Yep.
don't do it right, oh well, you keep trying again. I guess
Yep.
from Joe's example. But anyway,
I believe the expression
so
is.
lately-
I believe
so
the
lately-
expression is try, and try again.
Yes.
Yes.
No, if at first you don't succeed,
Try
again.
again. Yes.
Try.
Try. But like, it's weird. You know what it has taught me though? It's I always sort of kept myself in a bubble and this and that, but I
Yeah.
always then sort of cared what people thought.
Yeah.
Now I just don't, because truly what I've learned going through it myself is it's all manipulation of the truth.
Even reality.
It's not. It's. Believe me, there's a much bigger story to
don't-
it all.
I don't care if people hate me.
I
really
don't care what people say anymore, because I know what the truth is. I know what you guys know what the truth is. I know what
Yeah.
my friends, my family bubble. And what's
Yep.
weird? When you don't make social media your life,
Yeah.
it's so easy to tune it
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
You don't need it.
No.
When I'm focused on this, I don't care what people think. I really don't at this point. I want my work to speak for myself.
Yeah.
I want, people to know, and I'm going to keep going out there as the type of person I am. I know I'm a good person. I go out there and try to spread good all the time, and I'm just going to keep doing that and keep going forward with that. How do you feel? I know you've been through it. I mean, there have been times when I'll something will come across my phone. I'm just about you, and I'm like, man,
man, it's all a journey.
it's got to sting.
Yeah, it's all a journey.
But then
dude.
you're like, yeah, it doesn't. And I call you and you're like,
I don't
yeah,
care.
it doesn't. And you're
I've
like,
been
yeah,
at the
no, it
threshold
doesn't.
I've literally been at the threshold of hell several
I can
times.
imagine.
I'm like, you know what? It's okay. I see, as long as I'm not in it, as long as I can just kind of look down. I mean, honestly, I've been there, man.
Yeah.
You go highs and lows, peaks and valleys. I mean, as cliche as that all sounds, and it beats you up a little bit. It just gets me tired more than anything.
A little bit.
And I've had a lot of people hate me, so it's cool.
But you can't. Here's the thing, and this is another thing I
don't
realized.
care.
You can't when you put yourself out there and you want to do this sort of thing. A lot of people go into it going, "Ooh, I want the attention and fame."
Yeah.
It's not what you want, folks. Let
No.
me tell you, once you get it, it's not what you think it is. It's a huge responsibility. There's a lot of negative energy. There's literally 50% of people who are going to like it and 50% are going to absolutely hate you. It is just the way it goes.
Here's what drives me. Is that number one, I love it. Number one, we're so blessed to be able to do it after all these years. But number three, it's like I still haven't done what I want to do.
Yeah.
That's what's so crazy. So I'm still driven. It's like I just hope one day you get those opportunities to work with the people that can really protect you, and you can do some really great work.
Yeah.
Because you can put in a good performance, but if you don't have that team around you, if you don't have the Scorseses, or if you don't have the Spielbergs, if you don't have the Wes Anderson, if you don't have these people and the editors and the sound mixers and
the whole crew.
I mean, that's what makes a film. That's what makes a performance. I mean, at the end of the day, that's what drives me. Is I hope one day we all have an opportunity to work at that level with those kind of people, because that's when it's exciting. Like when you're going to the set and you're like, I can't believe that I'm going to be directed by this guy or this woman. I can't believe I'm going to.
That is what I dream about.
Yes,
is working with these really great artists.
Me too. I feel like people always ask us like, what's your favorite thing you've done? And I always say, I haven't done it yet.
I know.
What's the thing you're most proud of? That's what they say.
I know.
And I say, honestly, I haven't done it yet.
I know.
I'm so lucky we've been able to work. It's been a blessing. God knows there's been highs and lows to that, and it's feast or famine in our work, right? Either do very well or you don't make anything. So it's a very strange place to be.
There's no consistency.
And zero. Unless you're one of 1% at the very top.
Yeah.
But it's like I haven't done the thing I'm most proud of yet, clearly, because I feel like there's so much more that I want to do, and I can't wait to sit there and I can only imagine being Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, or being in Die Hard, or what version of that would be today, and where you're sitting there and you're going taking yourself out of it, even though you're in it, and you're going, that was an awesome movie.
Yeah.
What an awesome TV show.
Yeah.
Like being involved in a Yellowstone, or being involved, in something like this, where you can sit back and go, the filmmaking, the quality of storytelling.
Everything fell into place.
Wow. I'm so proud to just be a part of that, And I've been proud to be a part of things, but not at that level. You know what I mean? So anyway, that's what drives me. But you're right. The perception is, it's all fun and games. It's great. Dude, it's... I mean, like I said,
We're all not perfect people.
and
We're
we've
all
been through a
just
lot,
trying to
and it's tough. You go
figure it all out just like everyone else. I mean,
I'm convinced now this journey of life we're on, this part of it, I don't know where we came from or where we're going. I hope it's pearly gates and we can hang out with Meme and Pop again. I really do. But this part is imperfect. This is the bumpy part. This is where we learn how to navigate ups and downs. I'm convinced. And if you accept that, the ups and downs are never easy, but they're more palatable. They're just more palatable because you're going, okay, look, this is the imperfect part. It just is.
Stay with me, girl.